Hi, I'm Steve Wynn at Bayside Entertainment here at the Bayside Entertainment Lounge. And last week I posted a picture of a nice cold frosty martini glass and got a lot of positive feedback from it, and a lot of fun pictures came back. And some of you were asking, how did I get that shot? The caption I had on it was, does Quarantini time come sooner and sooner every day? So for the non-professional photographers out there, I'm going to show you some simple lighting techniques that you can do in your home with your phone using probably things you have laying around in your house. First thing I got to do is I got to make the martini or the Quarantini. Oh yeah, that looks good. So your basic lighting setup is using three lights: a key, a fill, and a backlight. But for this, all I'm going to use is one light and a little bit of a bounce card. And what I've used is a LED flashlight, but you can use whatever you have around. This one's pretty bright. You can also use some of these lights if you want to go out and get something. This is under like 20 bucks, $20–30. It's an underwater LED light that can go on a DSLR or a GoPro, and it works really nice as well. For my fill, what I'm going to use is just a white piece of paper, and I'm going to get a book. For you Gen Zers, this is a book that has pages on it, and you look up words and you don't have to ask Google. It's all in here. But anyway, this is pretty obsolete. But if you have one of these laying around, get a little piece of paper, tape it onto the end, and here is your bounce card that you can use to bounce your light onto. All right, let's get started. We'll turn on our backlight. Sometimes it's called a rim light. But the basic concept is you want to highlight the edges of your subject enough that it brings it out from the background. It pops it from the background. So turn on your light, find a nice distance, and you can just play with the angle a little bit. If it's too bright, you can get like parchment paper or a plastic bag or something as diffusion. There it is hard. There it is with a little soft light, which is kind of nice. Now, professional photographers or videographers use what's known as gels to diffuse their light or add color, or they have soft boxes or chimeras or things like that. But most people don't have that kind of stuff laying around the house, but you might have parchment paper or a plastic bag that you can use to diffuse the light, and that'll work just as well. I'm going to go without the gel because I want to get enough light onto this bounce card to add for the fill. So when you're ready and you find that right angle, you get your card, bring it on in, and play with it as well. We're going to capture some of that light that's coming off of our backlight onto our card to add a little bit of fill, just to sweeten up the shot a bit. So that's looking pretty good. So this is when I need to bring in an extra hand to take the picture. So I got my son Ryan to come on in and grab the shot. So let me get a nice bounce off of that light. All right, there we go. By the way, on movie sets, the last shot of the picture is called the martini shot.